Are you excited for Stranger Things? I know I am. We've been going over fan theories, and we are very psyched to play Legit or Bullshit Stranger Things edition. Okay, so first things first. Last season, we met 8. What happened to 1 through 7? What happened to 9 and 10? So there's a fan theory that thinks we're gonna see other experiments come back just like we saw 8. So legit or are we gonna see another experiment, or is it like been there, done that, we're done?
I feel like we've got to see more of the experiments. They wouldn't have shown us 8 if we weren't going to see more.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
She was such an important part of the last season that I feel like, how could we not go back and see? Like, they already set all that up. Like, why be like, yeah, we're done with that?
Yeah. I think they'll just be different.
I think so too. I think it's going to be a little like X-Men-ish, where they're going to get like different like powers.
They're putting together a team.
A team.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do too.
That theory brings us to Hopper's daughter. What if she isn't dead?
Dun dun dun.
I know. So there's a fan theory that says she might be another experiment that we haven't met yet. So yeah, I don't know. The lab was abducting
Another
kids.
experiment from the Hawkins lab.
From Hawkins lab.
Because the lab was abducting kids. It could be that she was one of the kids that was taken.
They already faked deaths before. They faked Eleven's
true.
death. They faked
Yeah.
Will's death. So I think it's totally plausible.
Yeah.
And we see the staircase, which is a few other people like brought this up when like we see in Hopper's flashback when he's like mourning her death. It's the same staircase we see later in Hawkins' lab.
So it could be. So
It
legit.
could be. I say legit. I'm gonna say legit. Maybe because
she's not dead.
I don't think she's dead. I don't know if she's an experiment, but I'd say legit that she's not dead. I think so.
I got to go bullshit.
You wanna call bullshit?
Because
Okay.
it was such an emotional moment for Hopper in
It was.
season 1.
Yeah.
And I feel like having her alive would just be undoing all
A
of
lot
that
of that.
emotional resonance
Yeah.
that you had with
That's
him.
true.
It's all just fake.
That's true.
Also, like, they had a funeral, right?
They had a funeral
And when
for-
you bury someone, they're dead forever.
But they had a funeral
think
for
for
Will.
Will. So come on. So I don't know. I think that she's still alive. I think she's still kicking it.
All right.
I think she's alive.
I don't know.
Jackie, you got to make a decision.
You got
I
to
think
call. Fine.
Sorry, I think it's
Fine.
bullshit. She's dead. Sorry, Hopper's daughter, you dead. So, speaking of other experiments, there is a theory that this is all happening during the Cold War. That's not the theory, it is happening during the Cold War. And
80s.
Yeah, it's the 80s. And that the experiments
Okay.
were intended to be weaponized against the Russians, right? So that could have set off a nuclear war. Back to the last theory, legit or bullshit.
I mean, it would explain the sort of nuclear fallout that we have in the Upside Down, with all the sort of powdery, feathery radiation that's going on.
Could be nuclear winter.
I mean,
It could be a nuclear winter.
Chernobyl.
I think
know.
any sort of weaponization that's happening during the 80s is Cold War related. So I think that's legit.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I could call legit on it. I don't know. It's definitely another one that's like plausible, but I don't like it. I don't like tying in like real world, like Cold War to this. I like keeping it in the kind of supernatural.
I guess for this theory,
But I can see it.
I assumed it had to do with the Cold War.
Yeah.
It's like this is the real 80s.
And you got to take down the Russians
This is the
before
real
they can
80s.
meddle in your elections.
Thank you.
So
Maybe we'll get. That was
Oh.
our mistake. And that
we
was
had
our
one
mistake.
shot and we missed it.
Yeah.
Damn.
We let 11 become a normal kid, and here we are. You're dead.
You're dead. Just everyone's dead.
I just cannot get over this outfit, by the way.
so
It's
much.
Beautiful.
It is demogorgeous.
Oh.
Yep.
Demo gorgeous. Are you okay?
So we don't exactly know what the Upside Down is, right? Like nobody has defined it. Nobody's quite put a label on it. So the popular theory is it's another dimension. Sure, like that seems right. What if it's the future? So the Upside Down isn't a parallel universe. It's the future of this universe after Hawkins is decimated, kind of like you were saying, by nuclear war that the Demogorgon might be trying to stop.
Oh.
So that's kind of a two-parter.
Yeah.
It's kind of a two-parter.
Okay.
Nuclear war and that the Demogorgon is trying to stop. Legit or bull?
Well, there are definite differences between the Upside Down
Right.
and normal Hawkins.
Yes.
And I think in the last scene of season 2,
I was gonna bring this up. You
we
got me.
actually see an old school like 60s BMW or
We see like
VW
50s
Bug.
and 60s cars, so
50s
I
and
think
60s
it might be
cars.
the past.
I'm saying past
I say
too.
past too.
That
That was where I
legit.
was going. So I think that's the legit. I don't think it's the future. I think it's actually the past.
I love it.
Yeah, I think so too. That was my theory on this.
Although it doesn't explain why we have nuclear fallout going on in there, unless it's some sort of alternate past.
It
Where
might be I think multiverse. It could
past.
be like an alternate version of the past, and now they're trying to. I don't know. They're maybe trying to stop that from happening, or they're trying to warn them that this could be their future.
If that's the past, then it's the past of a different timeline.
So I think what it could be is this is a past, or there are cars from the past.
Right.
And in this current version, the Demogorgon or the Mind Flayer was able to actually destroy Hawkins.
Got it.
So
They
it's
were
almost
successful
like
in this
a
case.
present that has been destroyed by the past.
Okay.
Yes.
Very deep.
Okay. So bullshit on
On that,
theory,
yeah.
but flip it around and there's a legit lying somewhere in there.
I think there's some
I think there's
There's
some
an upside down
legitimacy, from
Version
there.
of the theory
Yeah.
that is
scotch.
legit. So there are a couple theories surrounding the Demogorgon. First, 11
Okay.
is controlling the Demogorgon, Tyler Durden style. So 11 is is controlling the Demogorgon.
I mean, there's definitely some connection.
There
And
is.
We saw a bunch. I think that was like the whole conflict
Right.
between 11 and the kids in season 1, where they thought that she was kind of evil or controlling
Yes.
Right.
the Demogorgon in some way. I like that connection.
I do
I would
too.
love to see that.
What if this whole series is just the Dungeons and Dragons game that the boys are playing?
No.
It could be.
I like this one a lot.
It's okay.
I mean,
You hate it.
It's too coincidental that there is a Demogorgon in the game
Right.
and a Demogorgon or a look-alike Demogorgon in real life or in the
Yeah,
Upside
there's a
Down.
lot of like D&D elements in this, so it does feel like this would be a story that one of the boys would concoct. Like, it's not completely out of the realm of like realism.
If that were the ending of this show, I would just be like, "Ugh, you win.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it, but I could see it. It's
Sure.
So I just don't like it though.
Basically like
Yeah.
the Duffer Brothers saying, we win the 80s, you guys can all go home.
Yeah. So
We win the 80s.
sort of
Screw
legit.
the Goonies. Like,
Sort of legit, maybe, but
Yeah, I mean,
could be legit.
You got players like entering their campaign. It's
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
monsters, new dungeons to conquer. I can see it.
So there are a ton of really strange fan theories related to Stranger Things. Obviously, we can't cover all of them. I suggest the internet if you want to do that. But definitely check out syfy.com because guess what? That's the internet and we've got more of them. So go look.